looking for answers about extraterrestrials or maybe the true meaning of life, then you have come to the right place. Welcome to the Ivan Teller online broadcast. Please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for more details, please visit ivanteller.com and learn more about your galactic families.
Greetings all, thank you for joining us for tonight's channeling. For others out there, this is up and I'm not sure how I'm going to do these webinars. Right now it's going to be on Friday. And as for new people getting invited, I'm still figuring that out. So I'm just playing it by ear right now. So it's my energy level is up and down right now. I'm clearing out my chakras. So that's apparently I've had a lot of negative lifetimes. I don't need them anymore. It's like I have lifetimes that I needed but have expired now. I don't need them anymore. It's very interesting. So I'm clearing a lot of things out. So that's how it works. So the heart chakra is very important for a lot of entities. Seem to like the heart chakra, so they come through in that regards, in that chakra. So they all come through different ways. So the reason I have Ernest Hemingway up there because I felt his presence and he has a message. As for how many questions he's here to answer, I'm not sure. Blue Avians are around doesn't mean they're going to come through. So we'll just welcome any entity that has a message and go with that. So without further ado, we'll just get started. Yes, thank you all for being here. And blessings, and that's about it. So I might have a Pleiadian come through, and special guests. Let's see. Ernest Hemingway, definitely, he's right here, so that's interesting. Okay. Thank you all for being here, and see you in an hour or two. Greetings. I am Ernest Hemingway I just have a brief message for your timeline, as I call it. These are, for some, depressing times. The holidays can be the worst time of your life. Many go into a depression that is unbreakable. I've been there many times. But the way I healed myself, this is why I'm here. To express to others when you are feeling down, when life seems like it makes no sense, to write it down. Write down your afflictions, pain. Write down everything. Do not keep any of it in. Write it all down. You do not have to post it for everyone to see. Some do that, and that doesn't always go so well. Your Twitter is kind of stupid in some ways. Instead of, they put it out in the public when they should be just writing it down and putting it in a drawer or something like that. And so they put it out in the public and face the consequences sometimes. The racial problems, on and on. But for those that are in a dark side, in a dark corner, I believe writing it down is the best form of counseling you can do. Talking to others, yes, that are positive, yes. But sometimes you can't express what's inside. And that's, you can't always find someone to talk to. That is very difficult. Many females, many males, many females have many friends, but no one to really express their feelings. Males also, and this seems like more females are more social than males, but that's not always the case. But you understand. To write it down in a journal, somewhere, private. This will clear a lot of aggression. Of course, you can always yell it out, scream it out, but sometimes writing it down is better. That is why I'm here. This is my message for your world. If there are any questions, that is fine. If not, that's fine also. That is all I wanted to say, really. But if there's anything, if there's nothing, that is fine. Don't count to 3. I don't hear anybody.
Okay, just one thing I'd like to ask. When you were writing, were you going into a channeled state when you were writing?
Of course.
Okay, so is there any?
Yes, Pleiadian worlds I was connected to.
So is there any advice you would give people on doing like automatic writing or channeled writing?
Interesting. Yes, to let it flow. Do not let your mind control your pen. Many times I do what? Just let your mind just take a back seat. How do you think I wrote most of my novels? That wasn't even me doing that. These are stories the world needed. Heck, I didn't even understand half of what I was writing sometimes. I had to like write it and then figure it out later. But that's how it goes, isn't it? You don't know what it is. And that goes for everything in the arts, even technology. You don't know what it is, and just create it and see where it goes. So yes, to say a prayer for automatic writing, and writing in general, or any kind, say a prayer before you, to whoever God you choose. It doesn't matter. To whatever. Positive intentions, and just let it flow. Also, if you feel that it's still you there writing, it's not always though. It's like half of you and half not you in the beginning. Just continue to do so. And eventually it will not be you, it will be someone else doing it. And also, that is true, writing with another hand, a left hand, or your opposite hand that you normally write with, I encourage that. Everyone's different. That is all I have for that.
Okay, that's good advice. Thank you very much for that. I'm not sure. I don't think anybody else has questions just now.
That's okay. I just had A brief message.
Okay, I'll just want to say thank you on behalf of everybody. So, yeah,
Blessings.
thank you very much for the message. It's very helpful. Thank you.
Blessings to you. Greetings. We are the Avians. You can call me Dex. We are observing your world on a daily basis. We wish to unlock these chains around your society. These channels are very helpful in healing souls that wish to be healed. Those that have been oppression on your planet of extraterrestrial are being dealt with. We don't, you could say we are had enough of their controls on your planet. They're giving you the tools to unlock what these oppressors have done to your planet. It takes time. It is hard to see this at a fast pace. It is hard to do that in their density where most wish to not connect to our energies, which is fine. Spirituality is so important. That is a leap of faith right there, is to connect to one's spirituality, which might take years, even decades, depending. This is what we are working on to, say hello to yourself. Your true self, not the one that you've been told, that's been manufactured by your media. You've been told what to be and how to act. When you break those chains, you become you, and that is very difficult because many are in the manufactured state of mind, which is most of it is harmless, but it is, you are not being who you truly are. And this is what we are assisting with. We're just assistants, that's all. We are not here to control anyone. If you wish to connect to energies, you are welcome to do so. Is there anything you'd like to speak about?
Okay, Christy has a question, so go ahead, Christy.
Yes, my name is Christy, and I wanted to ask about the blue avian and the connection with the Native American and a better understanding of their role or their guidance with the Native Americans.
I understand many species, Arcturian, are all connected with all species are connected with the Native Americans. As for the blue avians, our assistance is at times of war, where they are seen with, Native Americans are seen with oppression by others, where we try to bring peace instead of violence. So we assist them with that, to find a way to not go to war, to make amends to difficulties that are going on. That is part of it. Also, we are helping them connect with spirit and giving them messages of faith, messages of nature to better connect, to go multi-dimensional. to connect to your other aspects, to bring their other aspects into yourself, to help you guide you through this life, to have a better life, and to bring positive energies. Right. That is some of them. That's the short version.
Were they connected were the blue avians connected with Shiprock in New Mexico?
Some have been, yes. A few, yes. Is there anything else you'd like to know about that?
I was just wondering, are they interdimensional, or is that how they travel through there? Through that? Okay.
Oh, yes. Currently, now, yes. That is a portal at this time.
Okay. Thank you so much.
So if you feel their energies in that area, that is why.
Okay, yes.
Hello, Dex. This is Neil.
Yes.
Hi. Now, I have a hybrid child, and her name is Arabella. She's the only hybrid child with the Avians, humans and Avians. Now, this wasn't planned. Arabella herself took the infusion from source, the Avian infusion. So, what I'm curious about is which species of Avian is that part of her DNA from?
One moment. It is what you call a type of royalty. A higher dimensional royalty of the blue avians. Realize that this is your hybrid child, correct? And you agreed to this connection, though. You just don't remember it. You don't just go ahead and do these things, but it is a higher dimensional you was part of this also. So that is where the connection is. That is closer to source.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
You can say, sorry. You can say the aspects of you, all of them agree to it.
Yep.
Hopefully
Okay.
that helps.
And one other question I have is my twin flame. Can you tell me what her connection is with the Avians, please?
You have what was that name again in the beginning?
I have a twin flame.
You have a twin. Yes, go ahead. Sorry.
Yes. So could you tell me her connection to the Avians, please?
One moment. One moment. She is part of a royalty of the Blue Avians. This royalty is part of the Pleiadian connection. You can say Pleiadian and Blue Avian have a mix of DNA. And she is part of an alliance with Earth, mostly with Earth, to help it heal from its past, to bring in the new Earth that is forming at this time. So that is what she's currently doing. So, hopefully that answered it.
Perfect. Is there any messages that the Avians have for her in particular?
Patience. Just patience to receive what she wishes, the life that she desires, the love that she desires. Patience. There is much conflict around her. But these things will calm down eventually. It just takes time. There's an influx of drama, but this will not last forever. But this is also a test for her. Figure out, what do you want in your life? Do you want to live a life of you say half of what you want, or do you want everything that you desire, everything to make you feel like a full human being? That is her choice. That is tough sometimes. Because many just make do with what they have and not take a chance for full happiness. Doesn't make any sense. Hopefully it does. That is all I have. Is there anything else?
And that's all from me. I just want to say thank you very much for that, Dex, and much love to you. That was very helpful. Okay, I'll pass the mic over to Alan now.
Hello there.
Hello.
Just a basic question. Do I have any connection to the Avians?
Oh yes, definitely. Several lifetimes, even us during battles, you've had many incarnations. Remember, these wars, we won them all, so you're part of a proud race, and you've had many proud moments. Of course, we don't want war, but sometimes we have no choice. Even during the Rhine Wars, I believe you were part of our race. Yes, you wanted to be part of the good guys, because there are times when you weren't always a part of the good guys. You're like a part of a race that was kind of questionably good. But that's okay. It's all neutral here. It's all a learning process, however you look at it.
Well, the way I look at it is everything has a purpose.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
calling it,
thank you.
you're welcome. Calling it negative is not really a good, it's just another way of looking at it. That is all.
I'll pass the mic. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. I just wanted to ask, is there anything that the Avians, as a collective, would like to know about humans? Like, do you guys have any questions on how to connect with a certain group of people on Earth that you haven't been able to connect with fully yet? I know you would like to connect with all humans, but
Of course.
like any questions for us on how maybe we can help you with that?
Oh, to better connect, yes, you call step away from your Xbox and to get closer with nature, to connect with us. That's what we wish for the human race to do, as to better connect with you. To disconnect from not necessarily technology altogether, but to the drama of your world, to take a break from it. And you'd be surprised what you could connect with. You connect with nature or the sky or just our energies. You put your mind into what you want to connect with. So as for question, I don't really have questions, but we offer guidance, easier to connect with us or others for that matter. Hopefully that is useful.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anything else? If not, there's others that wish to come through.
Yeah, I think that's all the questions for now. I just want to
That is
say on
okay.
behalf of everybody, thank you very much, and much love to you, Dex.
Thank you. Blessings to you all.
Thank you.
Blessings. Greetings, all. This is the Men in Black. I am Agent J, just for humor purposes.
Greetings, dear friends.
Greetings.
It's Brian.
We come in peace, please.
Yes.
You bring messages, positive. A few of you in this, yes. There are a few of you here that are connected to us. At one time, one of you here was a reptilian. In another lifetime was our controller, you can say. Our boss. I will point this out later who this is. But this is why we're here. Don't find you being here as a coincidence. It is not that. We could say we've been leading you here, and now you are here. That sounds ridiculous, but we come in peace. I understand that we've said this before here, that this is our job to police the world, to keep it hushed up from what is going on, because we know what's best for them. But not all of us agree with that, but we have no choice to do this because we are under control through our DNA. Realize this, that when we go against what we are told to do, we feel pain, and some of us even go through death. So that gives you a little bit of insight into our world. Just like the movies, basically. Not the ones of Hollywood, but you understand where I'm coming from. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
Hello, dear friend. This is Brian.
Yes, Brian. And you're the one I was speaking. You're the one I was actually speaking about earlier.
Yes. For the past couple days, I've been watching documentaries on the real Men in Black.
Yes.
I've been drawn to you guys for a reason.
Yes.
I have lots of love and respect to honor you, and for that race and that which you are a part of.
Thank you.
And if I had the power and the will and the way, I would free all of you. I have a lot of love and respect for you.
Thank you. We have respect for you also.
Thank you.
Realize this, you have a brother or brothers with us.
Yes.
Of course, we can't all express that. But these are things, the reason I bring up this other lifetime is for something for you to meditate on and to release. So you don't be bothered by it anymore.
Yes.
There were lifetimes, a few, where you were our leader, where we were policing other planets.
Yes.
We were, you can say, figured out and manipulated a long time ago. Along with, mostly the Zetas started with us, and then the Reptilians took over, basically. They just sort of both working. So there are many planets with us, where we preside. We had a unique DNA that was precious to them. I would say, not to give everything away, but it was, as we traveled through dimensions, it was unique to others. And our technology was unique also. I give you that. But yes, these lifetimes, if they are bothering you, it's time to release them. That's all I have.
Yes, it's just fascinating. The whole I've always known of you,
Yes.
of your kind,
Yes.
and I always knew that you were, always many steps ahead of the governments.
Yes.
And I've known of that, and I know even of angels that can come down and take form too. But it was so fascinating of all these lifetimes that I have deep love and admiration I understand that certain things that you do against your will because of the control,
Yes.
but that won't go on forever,
No.
because there will be a day where you will be free.
Thank you. Thank you
Much
for your,
love and respect to the Men in Black.
thank you for your love. Blessings.
Okay, Joe, if you want to go and ask your question.
Yes. Hello, my name's Joe.
Hello, Joe.
I know the Men in Black know who I am.
Yes.
Yes. I want to know why I was put into one of your simulators. What was the purpose of that simulation?
They are not telling me. That is classified.
I see.
I tell you this, that you know much about us more than you should. And that is part of it. And it's in your DNA to know about us. And to, you could say, undo our mind erasing, you have the ability to reverse the process, if you're aware of this or not. But that is not that's not answering that question, but I'm just giving that to you.
Yes, thank you. That's interesting. Is that why I can remember so much?
Exactly.
Yes.
And you're a phenomenon we haven't quite understood. This is why you have what you have. I'll give you understand. Without going into details.
Yes, I understand. And I just also wanted to say, if I could help you in any way to free you, I would.
Your prayers are so much. Realize many of our group aren't so friendly. You know this. But thank you for your prayers. That's much appreciated.
Okay, Christy, if you want to ask your question now.
Yes, my name is Christy, and I wondered if I was an agent before.
I believe so, as a male. I do not believe as a female. As for when, they are keeping that from me. But yes, on another world, a Pleiadian planet, not similar to this. There's nothing really quite similar to this, but one with the same agenda as we have here. That's kind of vague, but that's all I have for that. But it's on a Pleiadian world. Near the Orion area.
Can you tell me kind of what I did, my role? Because I'm just now understanding about them, so I didn't really know exactly. I just heard agent when you came in, so that's why I'm asking.
Well, it wasn't just one lifetime, it was actually several lifetimes. One moment. As for what you did, one moment. Mostly communication and observing. Such as if you see a sighting in the sky, you instantly report it. I believe your other lifetimes were similar to that. I do not believe you're part of the ground crew where you're doing the oppression, but you were an observer of the skies. That's all I have for that.
Thank you.
Welcome.
This is Brian again.
Yes.
I had one other quick question, and I'll pass it to another. My question was, I've also heard that I had connections with the Claires. but I don't know much about them, only in the dream time and the visions. Do you know any information that you can give me about the Claires?
As for lifetimes, your connections are on other planets. They are underwater planets.
Yes, yes.
Similar to water worlds, but not what you see here. And
Okay.
It's kind of hard to explain in this dimension. But your clairs, yes, I believe you had a lifetime as a clair, several lifetimes. But I feel that you were very neutral. You were a clair of science. Of course, some of that science might have been questionable. But it was a clair of science. You were just creating technologies. And it was a peaceful lifetime. Of course, the clairs have somewhat of a bad rap because they're not easy to get along with. Not to say that they're negative. Some are. They're just their experiments go too far sometimes, and they don't understand that it's negative. You understand?
Right, right. It's like finding that balance.
Yes, they find their technologies went a little bit too far, such as here with the animal mutilations.
Right. Yes.
They did not do that intentionally to be malicious. It's just them understanding what they're doing took a while to understand it.
Yes.
So, but your experiments were not like that. They're not believing more of the technologies with ships, even weapons for that matter, expanding.
Yes.
Many different things. But as a lifetime here, I do not believe so, but you imagine, I do see you have connections with those that are here on this planet. But you were on another world connecting with them.
Yes.
So they're like family to you.
Ah, I see. Thank you very much, my friend. I'll pass it to another.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's no other questions just now. I don't know if there's any other entities that want to come through just now.
Yes, there are. One moment. Blessings.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the message. Much love.
Much love.
Much love, Agent J.
A second.
Yeah, take your time, Ivan.
Did y'all have interference a lot? Or is it my end?
I think it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it sounds okay on my side as well. Sounds fine.
Any requests?
If I
Or go
can,
back
I'll
down?
just type it.
Yeah, okay. Anybody have requests on the entity?
Yeah.
I didn't know if you should do the Pleiadian or the reptilian. Either one.
Any Pleiadian, please. Any Pleiadian in particular, like tall blonde or blue or
Yeah. The
Nordic?
Uh-huh,
Go
right.
ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Nordic?
Yes.
Those are my bros.
I love them too.
Yeah, they get a bad rap, but a lot of them do. Yeah, I was hoping you'd say that. it has been a while for us to be here. This conduit has been through much healings and much discovery of spirituality and interdimensional travels. Greetings, I am Alfonso.
Hello, Alfonso.
Greetings. You had a question.
Yes, I had a vision of Brian and I on a ship, and we were in a control room, and I wanted to know more about that vision, if you could help me with that.
And this was a tall blonde ship, correct? Or is this...
Yes, I saw Brian as we were tall blonde, brownish hair.
One moment. One moment, yes. Yes, that is true. This is another aspect of both of you. This is just to let you know where your spirituality is going, that you're going in the right direction. Also, for you, Christy, you're still new to all this, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
This is just telling you that what you can connect to. If you're connecting to this, your connections are going to, you say, explode, but in a good way. That your knowledge of the galactic families is going to come in more clear than others, because this is what you chose. Not everyone chooses that, because it's not always easy to remember your galactic families and to have to be in this dimension that has so many limitations. That is not. Sometimes it's best not to remember. But seeing how you took this on, more will increase. As for what you were doing, it doesn't really. They're not really going into that. I believe you can connect to this on your own. But what this is about is to let you know that there's more than meets the eye, one way of looking at it. And it's giving you an idea of your abilities. Hopefully that helps.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Obviously, expect more of this in the future.
All right.
Is that all? Is there anything else here?
Yes, this is Brian.
Hello, Brian.
Hello, Alfonso. Is your group connected closely with those from the Billy Meyer story, with like Semyazi and Ptah, and the beam ships?
They are what you call a distant relative.
Okay.
But yes, we are all have the same intentions. They were at one time planning a first contact. They did not go as planned. Others might have another viewpoint of this. But this was, well, technically it was a first contact, but not on a worldwide basis. No one would actually believe it even happened.
Right.
But it was in planning stages to help wake up the world and to continue further contacts similar to that, but it did not go as planned. And it felt, others might disagree, it felt that the world was not ready yet.
I understand.
But
yes.
we were ready, and we were more than willing to
Yes.
give you all a hug.
Same here. I understand. The other thing was, do many of you have connections with in the Tagara system? Was it Pleiadian system on Era?
Yes, my group is from that. We evolved into a different. We have different agendas. Our DNA was enhanced differently. So yes, we did come from Era, but we have our connections to planets are more. We are more involved than those on Era.
I see.
At least that's what we see it as. We are more part of, as planets are being developed, we are there through every stage. Just similar to the Arcturians and others, we have a different way of doing things than they do.
And your lifespans are amazing.
Yes.
Wow. For humans to get back to those lifespans, because I realize many of us lived longer in the earlier stages of our evolution on the planet, but when pollution came in,
Yes.
the oxygen got less and less. And that, I think that's a big why our age span decreased so much over time, because of the pollution on the planet.
Yes, there are different reasons for that, but it is part of the Pleiadian DNA is to keep the Earth human at a longer lifespan. That was part of it. Arcturians are actually part of that also, and others. It's a combination effort, and other technologies to prolong lifespans. But a lot of it was DNA at one time. But as the world, you could say after Atlantis, lifespans began to
Deteriorate, get smaller.
Yes. Because realize this, as you as a collective wish to experience a different experience. Wanted to leave that and try something new. And boy, did that happen. We can tell you stories.
I understand. But now is the world pushing toward the longevity again?
Yes.
The breakthroughs in medicine.
Technology has helped with prolonging lifetimes here, so yes. But as for DNA being at the advancement to continue to do so, it is not ready for it yet.
Okay.
There's so many souls that wish to come in here. It's best to fade out and let others in. So it is part. Remember when you all came in here, you took a contract. I'll be here for this time and this length of time. So that's part of it. And you always try to go against it. But remember, that's not always. You don't always have control over that. So it's complicated. But you are at an exciting time right now. Maybe not all see that, but many are trying to. You can imagine your Black Friday lines trying to get into this world. That is what this world is, a Black Friday, you could say. To give you a perspective. But yes, you are going into that direction.
Yes.
Eventually. Yes.
That is all. I'll pass it to another. Thank you, my friend.
Yes, the future Earth human is quite fascinating. Is there any questions? Anybody? I'm here all night.
Bianca, if you want to ask.
Yeah. Hello.
Cool.
I wanted to know if I've ever been a Nordic.
Yes. Many lifetimes, yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you. And I wanted to know if you could tell me anything about my Pleiadian infusion I just recently received.
That I'm not sure if I can connect with. Is that a blue Pleiadian?
I'm not sure.
They don't really say. I feel it's more of a blue Pleiadian.
Yeah.
As for information about it, or percentage, is that what you wish to know? Or just...
I'm sorry. What was that?
Did you want to know the percentage? Or...
Yeah. Or like what effects can I expect?
What effects? It will open up your third eye more and your heart chakra. Be able to connect better. It has other connections, but this is just assisting with your psychic abilities, I believe. Very beneficial. It's going slow, so it's not too much. But you are feeling this now, I believe.
Yeah.
You're connecting. You also have many fairy lifetimes that are activating also, where you're becoming more aware.
Yeah.
At least that's what I see.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So these, also, if you connect to the fairies, the energies of the fairies, it will help you connect psychically to everything else, if that helps. Is there anything else?
Yes,
Yes.
Alfonso, I had a question. I wanted to know, I saw three translucent ships in the air. I don't know if they were the same ship or three different ones, but I wanted to know uh, where they were from, any information about them.
Interesting. They are Pleiadian, I believe so. I believe they're from Era also. From what you can tell, they're scout ships. They're just observing the Earth. They have many missions that they are classified, of course, but they're also observing the Earth just like everybody else is, assisting in its ascension. You can say the same old stuff.
Did anything happen with that experience with my own self and them?
I believe, yes, I believe you were on that ship briefly. You just don't remember it. One of them is. You were seeing it and you were also on it, I believe. Ever so. Yes, time was stopped for a moment for you to do this. So, I know it sounds very Twilight Zone or whatever you want to call it, but I believe you can connect to that
Yes, I
event.
understand.
I know this all sounds crazy, but to us it's not.
No, it doesn't. Right, it's not crazy.
But I believe you can connect to this. You seeing this ship tells you at your level of where you are at. Your fourth density connections are very high, and that's for many reasons. You chose this, and there's many reasons to it that will open up eventually. Very nice, very beautiful.
Is that the infusions that I have right now?
I believe you had this ability before that, just weren't always noticing it, but yes, that is assisting with it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Blessings.
Blessings to you.
Joe, if you want to ask your question.
Yes. Hello, my name's Joe. I have a question. I was when I was taken by these reptilian overlords, one of their slaves asked me something about Odin's fire. I wondered what that meant. You know.
It has many meanings. It is a It's a mythology on Earth that's been forgotten. As for its meaning, it has many meanings to it. And it was a ritual, I believe, on your planet at one time. A lost civilization, not Atlantis, but a lost civilization on your world that was very connected. As to the name of this civilization, it is not being known to me at this time. They had connections to Lemuria. And they were at the 5th, 6th, 8th density. And they were part of the Mayans eventually. And as you explore this more, it would open up. But it's more of part of the Earth's mythology. At least, that's all I can say about that. It is sort of sacred history.
Oh, I see. Yeah, they seemed to think I possessed it or something.
Yes.
Quite understand.
Well, you were there, yes. I believe it was an island near Lemuria at that time. It was not part of Lemuria.
Yes, I had one more thing I wanted to ask.
Yes.
I'm not familiar with your species. I've never met you guys that I remember, but I would like to meet positive ones.
Yes.
if that's possible.
I believe they're already around you at this time. You're just unaware of it.
Okay.
Time and time again, they check in. You do have a lifetime with us. You just don't remember it. And as others have said, during the Orion Wars, I believe you had a lifetime with the Tall Blondes, even before that. But they were very brief. They weren't very long. Let's say during your Zeta Gray lifetimes, you had a Tall Blonde lifetime.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello, this is Logan.
Hello, Lincoln.
Greetings.
Greetings.
I have a question.
Yes.
A while ago, in my dream, I had a dream about these aliens. They had like red and white sparkly coats, and I found out they took me to the colonies and taught me how to heal. What connection do they have with me? And like, are they Pleiadian, Arcturian, or whatever?
Sparkly suits?
Yeah, sparkly suits.
Red and white?
Yes.
Red and white.
Mhm.
One moment. It feels like they're. One moment. There are. One moment. That's an interesting one. It is a species, a humanoid species that is connected to the Pleiadians and the Arcturians. As for their name, I do not know they have their name. They're a species I am not totally familiar with as their name, but they are a humanoid species. I would not say that they are totally Arcturian. I mean, totally Pleiadian.
Hmm.
They are one that has not been spoken about during your Griffin year, I believe, either. They are more. We are not familiar with them. They do not speak to us, so we are not familiar with them. But they are positive, yes.
Just real quick. And they also transformed into a star.
Yes. Okay.
Mhm.
That helped. Yes, star beings. Yes. Makes sense. They are not ones we connect with at this time.
Thank you.
Yes. Blessings. I believe you had a reincarnation with them. Several, actually. They assist with many suns and portals within the suns. Portals within the suns that connect to different worlds.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Hello, Alfonso. This is Neil.
Hello, Neil.
Hello. I spoke to you a while ago. I just want to say, yeah, much love to you. It's good to talk with you again.
Yes, it is good talking to you.
I have a question. There's meetings I've been having in the astral with 3 grey elders.
Yes.
I'm curious if these 3 grey elders are the same 3 greys that are around me a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the same ones.
You have
Okay.
more greys around you that are not the elders, that are younger,
Ah,
like children around you. Smaller greys
yes.
that are like almost babies, not necessarily, but they are in training.
Yes.
So you have many Pleiadians around you and Zetas because they're learning how you are teaching your, you could say your students, your group, I should say. You all of you are learning and re-remembering all your lifetimes.
Yes.
And your work here is so important, but you're just warming up.
Yeah.
And I might give you more information than you asked for, but hopefully
Oh
that's...
no, that's okay. I prefer getting more than less.
Yes.
So yeah, that's very helpful. These grey elders.
Yes.
Can you tell me if there's any messages that they have for me at all?
Yes, you continue what you are doing. Have more confidence in what you are doing. You are learning new techniques. Not yet. New techniques are coming to you to connect to them. You are already doing drawings, I believe, and
Yes.
languages. will also, along with others, will be able to connect interdimensionally to your other selves, to your other aspects more clearly over time. This is something that is you call new, not necessarily on your world. It depends, but it takes time to connect to your other aspects, to give you strength to connect to other Earths, to bring, you can say, bring the knowledge from those other worlds to yourself. And then this, you bring them all together, and you can share the knowledge to others of how to do this.
Yes.
Obviously, there's more, but that was a lot as it was.
Yes.
And
Yeah, that's very helpful.
your ship building, you spoke about this, I believe so. This is
Yes.
very important. You are not just visualizing, you are actually doing it. I believe you know this already.
Ship building, did you say?
Yeah, ship
Flying.
building. Ship building, yes.
Building, yes.
Yes. And even
Yes.
world building too, you just might not be aware of that.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, you are in astral creating other worlds as you learn from this place.
That's very interesting.
Yes, as you gather information, here you go into astral, your other aspects are adding to your planets on a daily basis.
Yes, I understand now. Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, because it's a transfer of information between you and your other incarnations. Yeah, so you understand.
Exactly, of
Yeah.
course. Oh, yes, go ahead.
Yeah, I get a feeling that something's going to happen soon. There's going to be some change. Like it's like I'm being given the information now, and very soon I'm going to be able to apply it. It's something to do with the scripts. I'm not quite sure what it is yet, though.
How is your translating going with these scripts?
It's okay, but it's still, yeah, it's going okay. Before it was actually better, and now it feels like it's a little bit less than it was before. But that may be from practice.
That will increase.
Yeah.
Your translating will increase. And remember, there's secret knowledge in a lot of what you're writing, so you are not getting everything out there for reasons. It's like the ones that you've written out, you will go back to later and say, wait a minute, how did I miss that? You pick up a new message from old scripts. It's because they did not want this out to the public, because the time was not right.
Yes.
So all these things they are doing, continue to do so, because they are not ready for now, but they'll be ready for later.
Yes. Yeah. Is there any advice you could give me on I can write out DNA light coding just now, but this is something I want to pursue. I want to learn more about. Is there any advice you can give me on the DNA light codes?
Just to put the intention out there, positive intention, you can connect to the elders to feed you that information. Give it time, because sometimes you want to push it. It feels like you're not ready for it yet. It's still, you have other work to do. Give it time. If it's not coming through, work on something else. It will eventually come through.
Okay.
This time.
Okay. Thank you very much for that, Alfonso. That was extremely helpful. I'll pass it over to Bianca now. She wants to ask a question. Thank you.
Yes. I'm gonna ask a question for Hunter. He says over his time he has developed energy sieves, like a wave of cold water orb that pulses through his body. He wants to know who's responsible for that and what is its cause.
I believe the Arcturians. It's part of his energy flux. He is being slowly activated. I believe it's a positive thing, but I believe it's going through his blood at this time. If I'm correct, connected to it correctly. It is something we don't see very often, actually. It is an Arcturian technology. But its purpose is just to activate him more. He's going to be, you can say, an ambassador of information when the time is right. He's already know of this. So channeling information is going to be channeled through him. You'll see his own thoughts also. You don't have to channel anybody. This will all just come through for others. As the awakening increases, he will have a following at one time in the future because of his knowledge is very sacred. Of course, everyone's is. And it's just a matter of time when these channels open up for the public. Realize the world has a long stretch of time for, well, in your dimension, it's a long time for it to connect to our energies. But for us, it's not very long. So I'll leave you with that. Blessings.
Hey, Alfonso, I just want to check how's Ivan's energy levels just now.
He is fine. If you have a few more, I believe it's okay. 4 or 5 questions.
Okay, perfect. Joe has a question, so yeah, you can go ahead, Joe.
Yes, that same thing used to happen to me. I wondered if it was the same thing.
I believe yours is more of a reptilian connection, but yes, it's part of your. Yours is part of grounding, I believe. Do you have dreams of extraterrestrials on ships?
Oh, yeah. Many times.
This is to, yes, this is to ground you to better connect to that, and not everything is coming forward for a good reason. Only because you don't need it at this time. But you are traveling quite a bit. You're only remembering just a small bit. It is what's useful at this time. So it's a way of keeping you in line. That's why it's there. That's all. That's only for, it has a positive use. But yes, your information will be, oh yes, your dreams, always make them public when you feel right, because your connections will definitely help others. And those that are skeptical of all of this, it would be very good to speak to them when the time is right.
Yes, thank you.
Hello. Hello.
Yes.
This is Logan again.
Hello.
Another question.
Yes.
What connection do I have with the hybrid children?
Funny enough, it feels like you are a teacher of them. I know you're young, but it feels like you are a teacher.
and another, am I a hybrid myself?
Yes.
Wow.
Everybody is. I believe you are what others might have Arcturian and Pleiadian. I'll leave you with that.
Thank you very much.
And Lyran and Zeta Gray. I'll leave you with that.
Cool.
Alfonso, can I ask a question?
Yes, please.
This is Christy. Can I ask what my connection is with Logan?
You've had many past lives with him on Pleiadian worlds, reptilian worlds. You were both commanders on a ship at one time, and with the Arcturians, I believe. You were at times in battles, not with each other, but with other races. Sort of, not police the universe, but you are protecting other species that were vulnerable to oppressors, I should say. But also of science, and I can go on and on. But yes, you had many lifetimes with him. Several. And he's just waking up to all of them, which is pretty special. But I believe all these will come through dreams. Things of that sort.
Do we
yeah,
have...
Hold
go
up.
ahead.
That's okay.
Well, yeah, I am very protective. So.
Yes. Yes. That would explain it. Yes. Yes, you are like a guardian to others that were very primitive but very kind worlds, insectoid worlds also. So you were Arcturian watching over them with love, of course, as others would try to take advantage of other species. And that's just a small percent of what there's more to it than that, obviously.
Thanks for asking that, Christy.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, Alan, if you want to ask a question, Alan.
Hello there.
Hello.
Just a quick question. Do you have any information regarding my contract for this lifetime? Anything I need to know?
I believe this is nothing new information to you. It's the same, I believe, as other messages, that you are here to awaken others to this type of information. And also, connections to spirituality is something that you are connecting with at this time. You might not always know it, but connecting to the spirit world is very vital to connecting to the alien world, meaning you can connect to both. And your information can help others waken up to our energies. So, patience on this. It takes time for all this to develop fully, but you are well on your way. Of course, confidence in all this. When you receive information, you're not sure if it's you or coming from somewhere else. You're not sure what. You're just making it up. You are not making it up.
Thank you. One more question.
Yes.
Do you have any messages for any new people that might be watching this and maybe they feel a bit confused about it all?
Oh, messages about Nordic tall blondes. We were part of your planet as it was being conceived. You could say we call this world this is our baby the way we look at it, but the Arcturians look at it the same way. We see this world as our child, and we try to nurture it the best we can. Not all of us are perfect, obviously, because some Nordics are unfriendly, unfortunately, but most of us, 90% of us, are very friendly. And we are continuing to help in this world's ascension. But also to connect to spirituality, which is not always easy. It is easier said than done here. But to be positive, to bring positive energies to this planet, to help it evolve into a peaceful place. And it is well on its way.
Okay, Alfonso, I don't think there's any more questions now, so I think we can round it off there.
Thank you all for having me here.
Okay, thank you for coming through.
To humanity is a joy to us.
It's a pleasure having you here. So yeah, I just want to say thank you, much love.
Thank you. Much love to all of you.
Much love, Alfonso.
Thank you.
And thank you very, very much.
Very much also.
Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you.
Okay. Rings off.
Well, Ivan, welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for that, Ivan. That was excellent.
Welcome. Thank you for all being here. Okay, I think I've channeled enough beings tonight. Wish I could go longer, but that's okay. Yeah, it's probably best if we wrap it up. Anybody? Thank you, Hunter. Thank you all. Anybody have a blessing you'd like to?
Yeah, I'll start one off. Thank you.
That was awesome. Thank you. That was so awesome. Anybody else? Bianca, you want to go? No pressure? Not sure if she's there. It's okay. All right. Blessings all. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Ivan. Blessings.
Thank you, Christy, for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right. Good night.